Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday morning. I hope that you're all well and had lovely Tuesdays and are feeling ready to do another drawing today. So I've got a really good drawing inspired by another illustrator who I will mention and link, and yeah, hopefully we'll come up with a nice cool drawing today. Cool depends on what you think cool is. I think it's cool. Well, the original illustration is cool, which you can look up later. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So let's get on with our Wednesday, shall we? Tuesday was good. Little fill you in. Went to the new flat and there's the sofa there and the kitchen's installed now. So today I'm going to go and take over all of my kitchen stuff. Like I bought some like scales. We drew them back in the day. We drew the scales and make the kitchen look pretty today. How exciting! Anyway, let's do some drawing. Enough about me. Hey, Catherine. So we have got a portrait set up with the long side here, and we are gonna do we're gonna draw like a 3D, not 3D, like a bubble writing T letter across the whole page, but leaving gaps. So I'm going to start by drawing the first two quite thickly here. First two lines, sorry. So coming 1 and 2. So you're leaving like a third of the page free at the top and then a little bit at the bottom as well. And then we're going to do the arms of the T. So this will be coming out. Now, actually, the arms can come out either down or up or straight across. I might do mine slightly up to give myself a bit more space. So maybe it's more like a Y shape. The original illustration, they're straight across. But I want them to be a little bit longer, and that's a little bit stumped. Okay. Then we're going to draw 2 more lines, which come in a little bit further to about here and here, but they go from slightly narrow to bigger, if that makes sense. I'll just show you. Slightly more narrow towards the end there. I can't see that one, so I'll draw it like this. Slightly more narrow, slightly narrower. Sorry, can't speak English today. I've been doing too much German. Okay, so that's our base. Now we are going to identify kind of a short distance, maybe just under half of the page way, and put a little point in the center there, just there. And then we're going to draw 2 lines coming down from this point to where this line is, and they can go also narrow or they can also come straight down. So it's up to you, but you want to create a little gap. So mine are going to be relatively straight, 1 and 2, but they could go a lot more narrow than that. Okay. Then at the base here, we are going to, no, we're not, ignore. Okay, then along these lines, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 points, which are going to be circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles about that size. Doesn't matter if they're not perfect circles because we're going to adapt them later. Okay. Then we're going to draw a big oval shape here, just a little bit higher than this point here. So I'll show you. Big oval shape like that. And then another one of these circles on the top there. Like that. Okie dokie. Now we're going to come down here and I need you to add 2 shapes onto the bottom of these bits. So finishing them off, I'm turning them into a solid object. And you can either continue to draw these lines down. Maybe I'll draw mine down a little bit. And then add whatever style of shoe you want to draw. So you could, let's cross these bits off as trousers. You could add flares to the bottom of these trousers. And then you could add little heels, or you could add massive boots, or you could add sandals. I think I'm going to add sandals actually. Coming out. But however, whatever kind of floats your boat. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While it's still like lovely and sunny outside, let's go for the old summery look. In the original illustration, these are big boots or big trainers. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see these very, very realistic feet, but that's what I love about this, is it's just you're getting it down. It doesn't matter if it's realistic or not. And it's quite nice to have this kind of stylized look, I think. So I'll show you mine. But you could do whatever style of feet or shoe that you want. I just wanted to make mine a little bit different from the original. Then we're going to draw a line across here, leaving a little gap from the point that we've gone over, circled there, not already circled, gone over. Anyway, a line like this, splitting the bottom half and the top half. So we are drawing a person here. I know this looks a bit confusing, but stay with me, friends. Okay. So this is just a cool outfit. So like these are like culottes maybe, or like jeans that are like baggy cut, I don't know. And then a big jacket. So let's draw a neck coming out off of this oval, and then you could actually draw anything. Maybe, so in the original illustration, this is a jacket, but maybe I'm going to turn this into a tank top, go for the summer look, and just have kind of chunky features on my person. You could even draw the outfit that you're wearing right now. This is not the outfit I'm wearing. It's not far off. It's not far off. Okay. So then just adding a little bit of human qualities there with a bit of creasing on the top, and then armpits, maybe little arm wobble section there. I don't know. Okay, so that's your top half. Do whatever you want with that. You could draw your jacket, just put a line down straight down the middle, dot, dot, dot for buttons. You don't have to worry about any of that detail. Or you could wear a shirt, anything that comes to mind. Now I'm going to just finish the hands off. So I'm going to do it in a similar style to the feet, and just I'm just going to bring them around so that they fit onto the page. Maybe she's pushing up against the top of the page. You could have them wearing mittens, or just do kind of stump fists or something if you don't want to draw hands. But you can see how basic the hands are. I just done 4 fingers and a thumb, 4 fingers and a thumb, like she's pushing up against the wall. Don't worry too much about it. All right, and now we are going to come to these points. So in the original illustration, these are birds, which I think is really sweet. So I'm going to turn these into birds. So I'll start with this guy. And so this is the base of I'll bring it up a little bit so you can see more clearly. Yes, why can't I speak proper English today? Okay. So this is the main bit of the body, and then we're just going to bring this bit up and around and back down and kind of create this shape like that. So this is the face of the bird, little eye, and then draw a couple of feet. And then you can continue to decorate the bird, make it look really realistic, you know. Little beak there. You get the picture, but you could also style these all differently. So you could have like a long neck, a longer beak, slimmer, maybe a frayed out tail. Like a little duck or something. And these ones are going to be facing this way. Could be squawking up. Like it's got a little cape on. That's the sound waves coming from its beak. This one. Just minding his own business on the end there. Behaving himself. I don't know, you get the picture. And then the top one as well. I'm going to have it pointing this way. Or maybe it's going to be facing. There's the beak. It's kind of like ruling the roost there. And the top bird. And I've left a little bit of space because I'm going to draw some hair. I'm actually pretty proud of that top bird. That's probably the best thing I've drawn for a while. Like the attitude I've given it. Okay, now we just need to fill in the face. So you can either start by drawing the features in the face first or the hair, but I'm going to do the features. So the eyes are about halfway down. So I'm just going to draw 2 lines, almost straight lines, and 2 black dots. Draw a nose, maybe with a little nose ring, lips, maybe little dimples in the cheeks. But we've done so many faces now, you know what to do. Make those eyes a bit bigger, give her eyebrows too. And then draw whatever kind of hairstyle or hat that you want. So I'm going to do, I don't know. It's fun styling a face and just thinking like, what hair should I give this one? Maybe a bit of long hair coming down the front. Build it up at the top there so that the bird's not sitting on nothing. Thinking about maybe giving her a hat, but no. So it's just lines. Build up the hair. And then I'll put it. Like that. She looks pretty chilled, doesn't she? Maybe I'll just give her a little turn up of her mouth so that she looks a bit happier. Tiny little do, but then a little bit of neck bone, throat marking. And that is the basis of our illustration. Now you can just go wild and do some detail on the clothing or her body. You could give, for example, maybe a watch. Maybe some rings. Nails. Get a finer pen to do the details if you wanted. Could do, maybe I'll do like, I was going to do sweat marks, but maybe I won't. I don't want to make her look grotesque. I want to make her look cool. So let's do as if these are jeans. Little button. Pockets. You can see this the hem a little bit on the inside because her foot is turned out. Let me type the original illustration. It is made by Holly Thomas. Made by Holly Thomas. You search that. I've just written it in the chat in Instagram. I can show you on my phone. That's the original illustration. It's so cute, isn't it? Made by Holly Thomas is the artist that we've been inspired by today. So yeah, now I'll just continue adding your stuff to it. I'm going to do a little turn up at the bottom of these trousers there. I feel like I want to do some tattoos on her arms because there's so much exposed there. So I'm going to do like some floral tattoo. It comes around maybe. Maybe another little one here. Oh yeah, you could draw where the elbow is. Elbow's there. Gives it a little bit more something, something. But maybe another one up by the wrist. As if it's wrapped around her arm. It's quite a cool tattoo, don't you think? I'm just too much of a wuss to get a tattoo. Yeah. And then maybe I'll do kind of a stripy top because I feel like it's a bit bland. And there we have our lady hanging out with her birds. But also you could do something cool in the background. I think I'll leave the background blank for now and just start to do some painting and think about the background as I paint. Wow. Did you guys hear that? Someone just blew their nose. And it sounded amazing. It sounded really satisfying. I wonder if you could hear that. Or maybe it was a drill. Dark skin tone. Starting with the hand. I'm just going to drag that through the watch so it doesn't bubble up. Nice. Might dry a little bit patchy because I haven't painted water on first, but that's okay. We don't mind that. I can hear that person burping outside now. They're really having a clear out. Nice. Try and leave some white for the eyes. Always a bit of a challenging moment with a big brush. Ooh. I can just whip up the colour into the hair because I'm going to paint the hair a different, darker shade. So not too worried about that being messy. Paint the little tootsies. Oh, I forgot to put toenails on. Oh well. Nice. And then let's go for blue jeans, I think. Oh, maybe I'll go for red jeans. You know, sometimes I don't have any red squeezed out. Let me squeeze some out. I want to go for like slightly different, not too usual, you know. There's been a time in my life when I've been like, oh, maybe I should buy these red jeans. But I don't think that style really would suit me, and I don't really regret not buying them. But I admire people who can wear bold colours on their bottom halves. I think it looks very cool. Maybe one day I'll just embrace the bold bottom half look. But it's kind of thing like, if you're bothered about not wearing the same clothes all the time, like if you're working somewhere and you're just happy to wear the same outfit every day, amazing. But if you are bothered by it, you couldn't really wear these every day because people would like realize, you know, some clothes you can get away with just wearing all the time. People don't really notice them, just normal looking clothes, right? But with these, it'll be like, oh, I like your trousers. And then the next day, oh, I like your trousers. And then like 3 weeks later, yeah, you've been wearing those trousers every day for 3 weeks. As if it was just normal jeans, you could probably get away with it. But I think these look cool. Yeah, that's a strong look. That's what I wanted to go for. And then the top half could be, ooh, maybe a greeny blue. Don't want to go too complementary. Get a bit of that French ultramarine, a bit of that sap green, mix them together. kind of an earthy green colour. It's a gorgeous colour. Maybe greeny blue sandals. Let's keep this stylish. I just about packed away all of my summery stuff when the summer came back. Although yesterday it was 30 degrees, but it was like a nice 30 degrees in Berlin. It didn't feel like sweltering hot as before, I think, because it was a little bit overcast. So it was pretty nice because you could kind of like wander around without getting really hot and sweaty, but enjoying the sun. At least that was my account of it anyway. I'm going to do like a mousy coloured hair. Nice. Might wait for that green to dry and then go over with a little bit more colour there because it's blending in a little bit. Now we can also paint the birdies. So let's do yellow. I've got a lot of paint in my brush. I'm going to spread it across. Might just paint them all the same colour. All yellow. Could be having a little party. On her arms. This one's the singer. This one's the manager, just chilling at the back. These are the fans. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. All right, let's link up that top with the bottom. A little bit of yellow on the base of the sandals. Gonna add a little bit of pink to the cheeks and the lips. That's red. Making sure the face is fully dry. Just a gentle application there. And that's pretty cool. Could do some kind of cool background. I think I'm going to leave it there today in terms of what we're doing on stream. But you can continue to add detail. Standing with birds on the head, inspired by Made by Holly Thomas on Instagram. I definitely would recommend that you check her out. because she's got some really cool work on it. I hope she doesn't mind us being inspired by her today. Alky characters, it's always my favourite. I try and keep it varied in these sessions. That's why sometimes we do weird stuff, sometimes we do really simple stuff, sometimes we do abstract, sometimes we do people. I always look forward to the people ones the most, but I don't want it to be all people because I don't know. Let me know if you like the people ones too, drawings of the people too, and then we'll do more of them because they are my favorite. But anyway, have amazing Wednesdays, take care of yourselves. I will be here tomorrow for Thursday's session, and yeah, I hope that it's nice and sunny where you guys are. Take care of yourselves.